Hello, I'd like to welcome you to the 2017 ASCO meeting. I'm here to discuss a very interesting and I think promising clinical trial that is currently accruing for the treatment of AML. AML, as you know, is a very difficult disease to cure with limited overall survival and response rates for those individuals who can't undergo intensive chemotherapy or allogeneic stem cell transplant. Now, typically in this setting, we would use hypomethylating agents, but the response rates we see in the overall survival with those agents have been somewhat disappointing. There is a newer agent, vadatuximab talarine, or 33A, which is a CD33-directed antibody, which binds to CD33 expressed on the majority of AML cells. After binding of this 33A, the ligand is internalized and the toxin is released, leading to cell death. In preclinical studies, the treatment of 33A after hypomethylating agent has been shown to result in increased cytotoxicity because of increased 33A expression. And this has led to a phase 1 clinical trial recently presented in 2016 as well as in 2017 showing very, very high response rates with the combination of the 33A and hypomethylating agents. This phase 1 trial, which enrolled about 53 patients, demonstrated an overall response rate about 70% in older patients, 23 of them, or 50% of them almost, who had secondary AML, and high response rates in those particular subsets of patients who typically we don't see very great responses with hypomethylating agents, primarily older patients greater than 75, those with adverse cytogenetics, et cetera. So this has led to the launching of the CASCADE trial. The CASCADE trial is a global phase 3 double-blinded placebo-controlled trial randomizing de novo older patients to the treatment of 33A plus hypomethylating agents versus placebo and hypomethylating therapy. Patients will be randomized one-to-one to one of those treatment groups. They will be required to have either intermediate or adverse cytogenetics and not to be eligible for allogeneic stem cell transplantation, but otherwise can be newly diagnosed, even secondary AML patients of any age that might be considered eligible for a hypomethylating-based therapy. We're seeking to enroll about 500 patients. Enrollment began in June of 2016. It is expected to accrue over the next several years. Really, the overall endpoint that we're looking for is overall survival, with secondary endpoints being complete remission rates, as well as safety and event-free survival. And we're looking to have results probably in the next 2 or 3 years. We have many sites available and open and accruing globally in the United States, Australia, UK, France, Germany, Hungary, Israel, Poland, Spain, even Taiwan and South Korea. So this is really truly a global study, which I hope is going to be answering a very important question on whether we can add something to hypomethylating agents to improve the overall response and make this a viable treatment strategy for those very difficult to treat AML patients.